Critical regionalism was a term first theorized by Alexander Tnois and Léon Lefebvre in 1981, introduced to counter the monotonous modernist movement while detaching itself from other postmodernistic styles. While postmodernism aspired to criticize the state of stagnation and recession posed by modernism, structures constructed under its jurisdiction often failed to differentiate qualitatively from modernist structures further than their superficial facades. These styles were universally and ostensibly constructed, with diminishing local differentiation. Regionalism, however, aimed to propose construction practices in relation to specific internal and external constraints defined by local nature. These ideas were explicitly expressed in Vitruvius's De Architectura, where he not only sees regionalism as a theory for construction, but one that defines politics and human beings. The ideas proposed by regionalism have been around since the ancient Greek term oikoumene, a political and religious word used to differentiate between inhabited and uninhabited land, and Roman territorial regionalization, structured through the introduction of roads connecting external provinces and capital cities. Fundamentally, a region can be defined as an area distinguished by a range of factors, from natural boundaries such as plant and animal species or physical land characteristics to human-made boundaries influenced by political divisions, cultural practices, language, and choice of building materials. Common environmental differences such as weather can directly affect architectural styles within a region. Examples of this can be seen in traditional minka houses in Japan, which have large overhanging eaves to protect from rain, as well as raised wooden floors to protect from moisture, as well as the whitewashed houses of Santorini, Greece, which help reflect the sun to naturally cool the inside of the house. Critical was first used by Tenois and Lefebvre to highlight the individuality of place rather than the universal tenet common within modernism and postmodernism. However, the concept of regionalism is often used chauvinistically, obsolete of its original purpose to create form which directly responds to its local conditions by necessity rather than by choice. Shown throughout this video is Chester, a historic Roman city nestled in the northwest of England, bordering Wales. Chester, where I grew up, is characterized by its black and white Tudor buildings and renowned city walls. Regionalism is ever present within the city due to architects and developers constantly trying to mirror the characteristics of the timber structures or the blue diamond shapes within red brick facades or even be inspired by the Georgian style. However, this presents one of the main criticisms of regionalism. While done with good intention, it can be seen as performative and patronizing, aiming to provide what the designer imagines the locals desire instead of what they need. For this reason, it's important to always consider the collocation of the word critical with regionalism when designing with regionalism in mind.